So we are outside of a place called Clifton on a road called the Sky Loop, and
Which is part of the Wild Atlantic Way.
yes, it's a beautiful spot, very rolling green hills and all of this sort of little inlets and things you can see. It's really pretty,
Gorgeous. And it's not raining.
which we were expecting, so that's a bonus.
There's still time.
We visited Kylemore Abbey as we were touring the Connemara Peninsula. It was a beautiful place. It was built by a man by the name of Mitchell Henry, who, when he and his wife toured this area on their honeymoon, she fell in love with it, and he said he would build her a castle there, which he did. He started it in 1769 and finished it in 1771. And it was a beautiful place. They were loved by the poor. They helped their community. They had 9 children between them. And then in 1774, they went to Egypt for some reason or another, and she contracted dysentery and died. It was really, really sad when they went, or when he went back to the castle. The people of the town and area around were devastated. There's all sorts of letters and things in the actual house itself. And then he, heartbroken, sold it to the Duke and Duchess of Manchester. She was an American girl whose father was a railway baron. The Duke of Manchester was a bit of a fool by the sounds of it, and father-in-law had to bail him out financially many times. In the end, basically took ownership of the house himself and on-sold it whilst offering his son-in-law a financial clerk's role in the railways back in America. So he was obviously a bit of a dropkick. And then the railway baron then on-sold it to a developer who sold the property to the Benedictine nuns, who were Jewish nuns in exile during the uprisings and all kinds of things back in the 1600s. And they'd never had their own place, and he offered them this place and sold it to them. And it's the first Benedictine abbey in Ireland since the 1600s. But they'd ran it as a school up until 2010, and now they have some of it open for just, the general public, but they also have it for retreats, etc., for obviously within the monastery part of it itself. So, yeah, it was a really interesting place to visit. We were in the gardens, which was a 6-acre walled garden, which is huge for a walled garden. There were 23, I think, heated greenhouses, even in the... not now, originally. Even during the winters, they could grow melons and mangoes and bananas and tomatoes and berries, and it was crazy. It was all heated by hot water pipes that were running through, so quite technologically advanced, really, for the age of it. It's still a working garden. The nuns, along with a gardening team, maintain it. And they also make their own chocolate and do a number of different things that they sell in the little or the big craft shop on site. But the wall gardens and this place were beautiful. It was a really lovely spot to visit.
No wonder Ireland has so many stone walls. This mountain is just covered in, looks like just loose stone. It's amazing. We've seen more stone walls in this little area than there probably is in all of Australia. It's just nuts. It's very beautiful though. Very beautiful. Just a little ruin alongside the road, next to an estate of modern houses who get to use the castle wall as their own private gates. Not sure of the history of this place, but it is perched right on the edge of the water, and we are assuming that maybe it was a watchtower. There's a hole in the side there. Who knows what happened? This is a close-up of that rock the castle is built of, and we're assuming it just comes out of the ground like this. It's just amazing to look at that hillside covered in all this broken up rock ready to use. But when you look at it, it almost looks like paper mache. It's quite weird. Look at this one. It's all layered and bits, and it's amazing. If only they could tell us the story. How fascinating. On the other side of this fence are some beautiful cows. I'm just going to turn the camera around and show you all. Hello, girls. Good morning. You're all rather pretty, aren't you? Hello. I asked Si to find me a beautiful little town with very few people, no cars parked, so that we could do some photography and filming. Excuse the bus. And we came across this town called Ballybourne in Tipperary, I think the county, and it's just beautiful. It's like it's been set up for a movie scene. It's immaculate. I'll show you some more footage. It's absolutely immaculate. Hopefully there's not streams of cars down this street now, because there wasn't. And it's the cutest little place. It's so cute. All the houses in the towns that you go through, the streets are narrow like this, and then there's cars usually parked on both sides, or at least one side, and everybody's struggling to get around them. That truck wasn't there before, which is a shame. But look at these beautiful buildings. It's so beautifully kept. There's a soda parlour just there, the pink building. It's called the Soda Parlour. And then across the road is the Wild Atlantic Lodge with the pink door. Just so pretty. Right on the edge of town, it opens up into the most beautiful little vista with that stone mountain behind it, and then the little village pub, and then over on that side, Chelsea, I'm not sure if you can see them, are the two most beautiful little thatched cottages ever. They're so cute. Hopefully you can see them a little bit. Just over there are the two most beautiful thatched roof cottages. You can only see the tops, and it is quite a long way away, so I'm not sure if you'll see them very well, but they're very cute. One's got 4 little round windows in its roof line, and the other one's got 2 large dormer windows, and you won't be able to see it, tucked in there, you may just make out two narrow chimney tops behind the brick wall or the wall. There is a house with a sedum or grass roof. It must be so cute. We thought the Cliffs of Moher would be busy, but this is just ridiculous. There are people everywhere. And this is before we even start the walk. They go up that way, and they go all the way over that way, and it is packed.